Ideas today at Front Porch Ideas and More. Our son and family have a dog named Cisco. He's a granddog. He's a real nice dog. And he's helping me today because we're going to build a little fence that goes around their little porch, little picket fence and some gates, so that he can just come out here and stay out here in the nice Southern California sunshine. So stay with us and we'll show you how we're doing this. What we've done so far is all I did was take a piece of 2x4 and attach it to this post, newel post for the railing for the step down, and I anchored this in with a longer picket. I cut the pickets to the size you want. These are going to be It's going to be 36 inches from the floor up to the top. So however you want to work yours out is fine. This was a little bit longer, and I just tapped into the ground to make it kind of solid on this side, so he's not going to be able to get through that. And now I'm just attaching the pickets to my rails, top and bottom rails, and make sure they're level and no more than 4 inches between them. That'll take care of most codes, safety codes, building codes. So we're good there. So all I've done, as you can see, is I used some 1x2s here, a 2x4 here, and 1x2 for the top and bottom rail, and 1 1/4 inch screws, and just assembling it together. It's pretty easy to do, as you can see. Okay, stay with me as I go around the other side. There we are. I did the other side. I don't know if we showed you that finish on that one. We'll get that in a second. But all I did was replicate what I did on the other end. I put some rails around. I put kind of split a 2x4 a little bit and put it in a little bit sturdier for the corner, and pound that in the ground. And then I also put another post here on this side. So it's pretty strong. It's not going anywhere. And so all I have to do now is put on the pickets, and we're done with this part. So hang in there, and then next we'll do the gate. Hey, we have this part of our little fence for our dog, our gate apparatus, if you will. So it's pretty strong, not going to go anywhere. He definitely won't come through it. So the next thing you do is build the gate that'll go on the front. So stay with us, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so we have our little picket fence that we put up. We just I showed you that. I made these gate frames. These are out of cut 2x4s, and lap joints. I did lap joints. You can see that to join them together, and then I screwed them from the back. Makes them pretty sturdy. And then I've attached the hinges to the backs of them. And our next step will be to attach them to our post. And then after that, we'll put our pickets across the front and do our latches and things. So stay with us, and we'll have these up in a few minutes. Alright, we have the frames for our gates up, and they work well. And we don't have the hardware yet or anything with the pickets on them, but they can open all the way up. And we'll close them when they have the dog, Cisco, our granddog, on the porch. And so I got to do the hardware and all that yet. So we're almost there. Now I add the pickets. Yeah, you might hear some background noise. It looks like one of the neighbors is constructing something today too, so you probably hear that. Regardless, what we have is the gate. Half the gate is finished. As far as the pickets go, just a couple things. One is I end up screwing these in from the back side, so you don't see the screw heads on the outside, to keep that pretty nice. The other thing is I put a little glue on each of these at the top and the bottom where they hit the rails, just for extra protection. Make it more sturdy, because this is going to get the most punishment. The gate's going to get more punishment than these side pieces. So let's just make that sturdy. One thing to note if you're doing this and you have a handrail is make sure you plan it out so that your handrail, when you put your picket on your frame, that your handrail that your picket clears this handrail. And when we first did this, I was planning it out and noticed that, oh my, I was going to start the picket closer to the end, but it was going to hit this when you open it. So just make sure that when you plan, if you do have a handrail, you got to plan for those kinds of things ahead of time. Makes it a lot easier. So okay, then we're going to finish the other one up. Our gate is almost done. Okay, there we have it for right now anyway. And the kids are going to paint this to match the trim color of the other railings here, handrail. So they're going to paint that up. Because I really don't like to do a whole lot of painting. So I'm going to let them do that. But basically we have this little latch over here on the back to keep it together. And there you have it. And we have more information about it on our site at frontporchideasandmore.com.